Hello students, I am sure you must have gone through the concept of similar triangles, right? And I am sure you remember that two congruent figures are always similar, but two similar figures need not be always congruent, right? At that point we have concluded our video and I have explained to you the basic concepts which are needed for our next theorem which we are going to deal, that is basic proportionality theorem. So let us continue with the statement of the basic proportionality theorem. What is the statement of basic proportionality theorem? If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then the line will divide the other two sides in the same ratio, right? So this is the statement, and basic proportionality theorem is also referred as Thales theorem. You must remember that. All right. Now what is that statement? I have already written on the board. You can pause the video and copy the statement. If a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle intersecting the two sides in two distinct points, then the line divides the two sides in the same ratio. What do you mean by that? Try to understand what he is trying to say. This is a line DE. DE is parallel to BC, third side of the triangle. Then this line will divide these two sides in the same ratio. What do you mean by that? That means AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, right? So this is what is required to be proved. Now how do I proceed? What is given? Given is in triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC. In triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC, right? Now, what is required to prove? Required to prove is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This is your required to prove. How do I proceed? Now there is a little bit of construction which we need to do. I must draw a perpendicular, right? This is a construction. Try to express this using dotted lines. I will call this as DM, perpendicular, and one more construction. I'll call this as DN, EN. All right. I'll say construction, draw perpendiculars DM and EN on AE and AD respectively, and join DC, right, and BE, join DC and BE, join DC and BE. Now once you do that, we'll go for the proof. How am I going to prove? First I will consider the area of triangle ADE. I'll say consider area of triangle ADE by area of triangle BDE. Now how do you find area of triangle ADE? I've already discussed in the previous class. If I take AD as a base, for base AD the height will be EM. So it is half base is AD, base into what is height? Height is EM. Similarly, how do you find the area of triangle BDE? See, BDE triangle is an obtuse angle triangle. This is an obtuse angle. For obtuse angle triangle, the height will lie outside, right? So if I take the base as BD, the height will be EN. So it will be half BD or DB into what do I write? EN. And you can see half EN cancel. You are left with AD by DB. All right. Now I will consider, and you call this as equation 1. All right. Now again I will consider area of triangle ADE by area of triangle ADE by area of triangle, this time I will take DEC, triangle DEC. Now when you are taking triangle AD in the previous case, you took the base as AD. Now this time you take the base as AE. So if you take the base as AE, the height will be what? DM. Half AE into DM by half. Again, triangle DEC is an obtuse angle triangle. For this obtuse angle triangle, if I take the base as EC, the altitude or the height will be dm. So half the base is what? EC, and the altitude is what? DM. And if you observe carefully, half DM cancel, you are left with AE by EC. Call this as equation 2. Now this is the main part of the problem. Now you can see the numerators, both of them are equal. The problem is with the denominator, triangle BDE and triangle DEC. Now you see a triangle BDE and triangle DEC. I will have to write a statement. I will write, since triangle BDE area will be equal to triangle DEC's area. You know why? The reason is, we have discussed in the previous video, triangles on the same base and between same parallels. Both these triangles are on the same base and between same parallels. You can write that triangles on same base and between same parallels have equal area. So make sure that these statements you write, it will add value to your theorem, right? So triangle BD and triangle DEC is equal. So from 1 and 2 I will write, therefore triangle ADE by triangle BDE, right? I will write from 1 and 2. From 1 and 2. Triangle ADE by triangle BD. But what is BD is equal to DEC. So it is equal to triangle ADE by, instead of BD, what can I write? I can write area of triangle DEC. Now from equation 1, what is triangle ADE by BD is equal to? AD by DB. And what is ADE by DEC? You got AD by DEC is equal to AE by EC. AE by EC. And don't you feel this is what is required to prove? Hence the theorem. Hence the theorem. So I am sure you have understood this concept of basic proportionality theorem, otherwise called as Thales theorem. So pause the video and copy down the statement and draw the figure. Make sure that you draw the figure in the examination with pencil and scale, right? So meanwhile, once you are thorough, practice this theorem, we will try to do some riders or the problems which are based on the basic proportionality theorem after this. Okay, so meanwhile you copy. I'll continue with the next. Yes, I'm sure you have copied the theorem. Now let us do a rider, a problem which is based on basic proportionality theorem. Children, in this given figure, LM is parallel to AB. I am mentioning through arrows also. LM, direction is important. AL, this value AL is equal to x minus 3. AC, this entire thing, AC, from here to here, it is 2x. BM is equal to x minus 2. And complete BC is equal to what? 2x plus 3. This is given to you. Alright, now let us try to do this problem. Solution. Since in triangle ABC, LM is parallel to AB as per basic proportionality theorem, short form, as per basic proportionality theorem, if this is parallel to third side, it will divide the other two sides in the same ratio. So I can write LC by AL is equal to MC by BM. But sir, LC value is not given to you. You are provided with the total value. So what am I going to do? Small trick here. You will say add 1 on both sides. Only through experience you will get that idea. So LC by AL plus 1 is equal to MC by BM plus 1. Now what is the LCM? LCM is AL. LC. AL into 1? AL. What is LCM here? BM. MC. BM into 1? BM. And you see what happens. LC plus AL will be what? AC. By AL is equal to MC plus BM will be equal to what? BC by Bm. What is AC given to you? Those values you have to substitute. AC value is 2x by. What is AL value? AL value is x minus 3. What is BC value? BC value is 2x plus 3. BC value is 2x plus 3 by. What is BM value? BM value is x minus 2. Alright. Now let us cross multiply. 2x into x will be 2x square. 2x into minus 2 will be 4x. X into 2x will be 2x square. X into 3 will be 3x. Minus 3 into 2x will be minus 6x. Minus 3 into plus 3 will be minus 9. You can straight away cancel this 2x and 2x and shift the entire thing to the left hand side. This is minus 6x will come to the left hand side plus 6x. 3x will come to the left hand side minus 3x minus 4x is equal to minus 9. Now 6x minus 3x minus 4x is 6x minus 7x is minus x is equal to minus 9. Minus minus cancel. What is the value of x? X is equal to 9. So I am sure you understood this. The most important point or the most important criteria here is adding 1 on both sides. So please give a thought why I have added 1, then you will understand the entire scenario, and of course you are using basic proportionality theorem. So I am very sure that you will practice a lot and then we will go for the next class. Thank you, take care, bye bye.